Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to the inauguration ceremony of IMSL Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management 2025. Founded on the 31st of July in 1986 and incorporated by Act of Parliament number 67 on the 17th of December 1988, the Institute of Management of Sri Lanka has evolved into a distinguished institution. As Sri Lanka's exclusive representative of the Asian Association of Management Organizations, IMSL has consistently demonstrated its commitment to excellence. We take immense pride in introducing the IMSL Executive Diploma, Graduate Diploma, and Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management, designed to equip our learning partners with not only subject-specific knowledge and skills, but also to nurture qualities such as leadership, creativity, and soft skills. The goal is to mold well-rounded professionals capable of thriving in diverse working environments. In this journey of academic excellence, we are fortunate to have TIIKM Campus as our strategic partner. With a decade-long history, TIIKM is a leading academic solutions provider, extending its operations across 8 countries and fostering partnerships with more than 450 universities worldwide. Their collaboration with IMSL underscores a commitment to delivering exceptional educational programs. As we embark on this exciting venture, let us celebrate not just the inauguration of a diploma, but the commencement of a transformative journey for each participant. Before we move on, it is our duty to give respect to our mother Lanka. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Mother Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata, Sundara Sitarini, Surani Ati Sobhamana Lanka, Ranya Ganaya Mekamal Valaturu Iri Jaya Bhumiya Ranya.
Thank you very much all, and now you may take your seat. Before we continue with the evening, let's officially begin our ceremony with the virtual lighting of the oil lamp, a tradition that symbolizes a bright and hopeful start. And keynote speaker, Mr. Saranga Panapitya, Group CEO, Adventure Capital Private Limited. President of IMSL, Senior Professor, Department of Agricultural Economics and Business Management, Vice President of IMSL, Professor in Marketing, Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Social Studies, University of California, Professor Bandara Rananayake. Also Vice President of IMSL, Mr. Amaravi. Secretary IMSL, Mr. Ruth Muthuvala. Secretary of IMSL, Mr. Chandra Dadipala. Representing the IMSL Council members, Mr. Prasad Ikusuria. Co-founder, Chairman and CEO of TIIKM Campus, Mr. Ishade Vitanavasan. Co-founder and Managing Director of TIIKM Campus, Uncle Student Ayasha Tharande. We are very delighted and honored to have Mr. Jude Mutugala, the Director Studies of the Institute of Management of Sri Lanka, present here today to officially welcome the gathering. Mr. Jude has 16 years experience in local and international banking in credit management and international banking at the senior management level, 5 years of experience in non-banking and financial institutions in the capacity of chief manager level. He is a visiting lecturer attached to the Department of Marketing Management and Department of Finance, Faculty of Commerce and Management Studies at University of Kelaniya. He has received primary education from St. Benedict's College, Kotehena, one of the most renowned Catholic schools in Sri Lanka. Mr. Jude graduated with a postgraduate diploma in marketing management from the University of Kelaniya in 2014 and obtained an MBA from the University of Kelaniya in the year 2016. He is also a doctoral student in the Doctor of Business Administration program at the University of Kelaniya and continuing his studies in the final year. He has been a fellow member of the Sri Lanka Institute of Credit Management since 2010. Also, he is an associate member of the Institute of Bankers of Sri Lanka since the year 1996. His major areas of teaching and research work include credit management, commercial insights, and emotional advertising appeal. He was a visiting lecturer at the Asian International Academy, an accredited body to SLIM, and a lecturer at TIIKM for the Management Diploma, accredited body of the Institute of Management of Sri Lanka. Mr. Jude is a nominated director and a lecturer at the Rosewood Nurses Training Centre, Kadawatha, and a consultant at Manchester International Academy, Gampaha. He was the founder secretary of the Postgraduate Diploma in Marketing of Kelaniya and the president of alumni of the Master of Business Administration of Kelaniya from 2019 to 2021. And presently, he is a committee member of the DBA alumni of Kelaniya University as one of the premier committees in DBA alumni in Sri Lanka. He is the newly elected Director of Studies of the IMSL Board of Studies for the year 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Jude Mutugala to deliver his welcome speech.
Good evening to all of you. Thank you very much, Dinesha, for the wonderful introduction. Honorable Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker, Mr. Saranga Panapitya, Group CEO, Adventure Capital Private Limited. Professor Sarath Kodituakku, Senior Professor, Department of Agricultural Economics and Business Management, University of Peradeniya. Professor Bandara Rananayake, Professor in Marketing, Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Management Studies, Minister of Career and Vice President. Mr. Nujit Samarvikrama, Vice President of IMSL. And the IMSL Council members, Ms. Chantika Dadigama, the Secretary, Mr. Prasad Vijay Surya, Vice President, Education, Dr. Kisan Kumar Peli, Council Member, Mr. Manjula Chaturanga, Council Member, and all the other IMSL Council members. Also, Mr. Oshidi Vitanavasam, the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of TIIKM, Mr. Isanka P. Gamage, co-founder and managing director of TIIKM, Mr. Duminder Korala Gamage, the general manager of TIIKM, Mr. Osin Joseph, and all other valued TIIKM staff, including Dinesha, Delunika, and Dunish. And also my dear lecturers of EDBM and GDBM and PGDBM attached to TIIKM. My special acknowledgement to all of our dedicated EDBM Intake 5, GDBM Intake 4, and PG Final Intake 5 learning partners. I welcome all of you to the inauguration ceremony of the Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management conducted by TIIKM Campus through IMSL Sri Lanka. As the Director of Board of Studies of IMSL, it is my privilege to warmly welcome you all to the inauguration of our Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management program. For decades, IMSL has been committed to advancing management, education, and nurturing professionals who can lead with knowledge, vision, and integrity. Today's program is another step in strengthening that tradition. Also, this program makes another important step in our mission to develop capable decision makers who can contribute meaningfully to the business and the society. We are grateful to our distinguished guests, faculty members, and most importantly, our students or other learning partners who has placed their trust in IMSL. Sorry. My dear learning partners, the knowledge is everywhere. You should know how to grab the knowledge, how to tackle the knowledge, what to do and what not to do. Right? I'm sure that the lecture panel at IMSL and TIIKM are dedicated, capable, and enthusiastic in grooming you to that level. And with that small note, I wish all the participants success in their academic journey, and I look forward to seeing the knowledge and relationship you will carry to the world. So all the best, and I welcome you all to this inauguration and hope that you will gain your success through this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jude, for your earnest welcome address. Today, we are very privileged and honored to have the presence of Mr. Nujit Samaravikrama, the Vice President of IMSL, to address the gathering. Mr. Nujit Samaravikrama is an international logistic and supply chain management professional with over 30 years of experience in industry leadership, regulatory compliance, and academia. He is the Managing Director and CEO of Spring Logistics Private Limited, a company specializing in regulatory compliance services in international trade. He is also a director of Akshay Travels Private Limited and Ceylon Algae Products Private Limited. Previously, he had senior leadership roles at DHL Global Forwarding Lanka Private Limited and South Asia Trade Gate Private Limited, where he was responsible for strategy, multi-million euro revenues, and operations across international supply chain. He also served as director at Bridges Worldwide Private Limited, focusing on marketing and product development. Alongside his corporate career, Mr. Nurjit has been actively engaged in academia as a visiting lecturer for MBA and postgraduate programs at institutions such as the University of Moratuwa, University of Peradeniya, Sir John Kuthalawala Defence University, and Asia University Malaysia in collaboration with leading international universities. He has also served as an external examiner for MBA thesis at University of Moratuwa and as a board member of the University of Vocational Technology appointed by the President of Sri Lanka. Mr. Nurjit holds a master's degree in International Customs Law and Administration from the University of Canberra, an MBA in Financial Management from Magadha University, and a Bachelor of Commerce from the University of Delhi. He is a fellow of the Institute of Management of Sri Lanka as Vice President since 2017 and a chartered member of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport. Recognized as a thought leader in his field, he has represented Sri Lanka at global logistics and supply chain forums in India, China, and Taiwan, and contributed as a panel speaker at international conferences. His expertise lies in regulatory compliance, leadership, continuous innovation, and advancing logistics and supply chain practices, both locally and internationally. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Nurjit Samaravikrama to deliver his speech.
Thank you very much, Dinisha, for the introduction. President and members of the Council of the Institute of Management of Sri Lanka. Keynote speaker, Mr. Saranga Panapitiya. Members of the Board of Management of TIIKM and the staff members. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. It's truly a privilege to stand before you at this inaugural session of the IMSL Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management in the year 2025. In brief, before we look ahead, let me briefly introduce the Institute of Management of Sri Lanka, in short we call IMSL. It was established by an Act of Parliament in 1988. Earlier also Dinisha mentioned about it. IMSL carries a clear vision, that is to be the premier professional organization for excellence in management in Sri Lanka. Our mission is also equally inspiring. That is to catalyze managers into leaders, to create a forum to share knowledge and best practices, and to promote the highest standards of professional conduct and ethical values in management in Sri Lanka. Among our many objectives, one stands out today is to advance professional management through education, research, and development. That is why in the year 2021, IMSL partnered with the International Institute of Knowledge Management, that is TIIKM, to nurture the next generation of leaders through lifelong learning and cutting-edge knowledge. Well, management as a discipline has grown tremendously over the past century. But the challenges faced by today's managers evolve even faster. The only way to stay ahead, whether it is in Sri Lanka or globally, is through continuous professional development. Consider a few recent findings from the Department of Census and Statistics of Sri Lanka. This publishing came about 2 weeks ago. It was really brought to my attention. The total employed number of Sri Lankans today is approximately 8.1 million people. Between 8.1 to 8.2 million people. About 1.2 million of this is in the public sector. So the rest either from the private sector or self-employed, or they are more like employers, but doing their own businesses. 42% of the employed Sri Lankans, both in public and private sector, have educational qualifications only up to grade 10. That is O level. 42%. Only about 26.7% hold qualifications beyond advanced level. This is heartbreaking. In contrast, in the European Union, only about 15% of the employed population has such low level of education. However, there's some good news also. That 42% figure has already dropped by about 3.9% since 2019. But clearly, there's still a long journey ahead to all of us. And there's another insight. 62.4% of employed Sri Lankans are 40 years of older. I belong to that category too, for your information. While only 15.3% are between the age of 20 and 29. This tells us that youth participation in the labor market remains too low. The World Bank's recent public finance review adds that 40% of all secondary sector public employees are non-specialized, holding only general secondary education with no professional training. Again, closer to home. Sri Lankan managers face the dual challenge of navigating economic recovery while building resilient, future-ready organization. Talent retention, ethical leadership, and creating workplaces that foster inclusion and adaptability are now central to long-term success. The leaders of tomorrow will be those who can combine strategic thinking with empathy and integrity. My colleague Jude also, in a different way, highlighted this fact. Today, management we could barely imagine a decade ago. Digital transformation, the rapid adoption of artificial intelligence, and the shift towards data-driven decision-making are no longer optional. They are expectations. Leaders must balance innovation with responsibility ensuring technology that serves people and not the other way around. Of course, we see here today, technology is being used not to serve people, but it works the other way around. It is used for technology is used not to serve people. In other words, so you, the participants of this diploma, I would like to, know that you already are being to that 26%, 26.7% of the Sri Lankan population who are reaching beyond the basics. You are proving through your presence here that you are committed to learning, growth, and professional excellence. And your timing could not be better. IMSL is preparing to launch a program to award the Certified Professional Manager, that's called CPM, that designation to members of IMSL who complete the required education and professional development. This has been there as a IMSL long-term strategy for a long period of time, but somehow it took time for us to, it has taken time for us to make it really happen. But we will make sure that will happen in the very near future. So this diploma can be your first step towards achieving that prestigious status. So I humbly urge you to embrace this program wholeheartedly. Share what you learn, because leadership is not only about personal achievement, it is about raising others with you. Further, stay curious and stay relevant, for in management, learning never truly ends. You are the leaders who will help shape Sri Lanka's next chapter of economic growth and professional excellence. Let this journey, starting today, be the foundation of that contribution to the country. So I wish you every success in your studies and in the existing careers ahead. May this program not only expand your knowledge, but also inspire you to become the managers and leaders that our country needs at this moment of time. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nurjit, for your inspiring words. We are very privileged and honored to have the presence of Mr. Saranga Panapitiya as a chief guest and keynote speaker. Mr. Saranga is an accomplished entrepreneur, innovator, and executive leader with over 25 years of diverse experience across multiple industries and business management. He has held senior roles as Group CEO, CXO, and Executive Director, leading both local and global operations with a proven track record of success. His leadership is built around two core pillars. The innovation pillar spans information technology, telecommunications, system integration, e-commerce, OEM, ODM value manufacturing, and medical technology. The sustainability pillar focuses on biodegradable and food grade packaging, as well as organic biofood products, with operations in Sri Lanka and the United Kingdom. Specializing in tech entrepreneurship, B2B business, and new business model development, and innovation and product creation, Mr. Panapitiya is widely recognized for his expertise in strategic management and operational excellence. His unique ability to merge innovation with sustainability has enabled him to drive long-term business success while creating meaningful social and environmental impact. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Saranga Panapitiya to deliver his keynote speech.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thanks TIIKM Campus as well as IMSL for inviting for me this opportunity. So let me congratulate all these the learning partners who's going to start your journey now and focusing on your career as well as your growth and going to achieve your the success. So let me share my the relevant keynote speaker slides with you. Just one second. Okay, I believe the slides are. I believe the slides are visible. Can someone raise your hand or maybe give a comment?
Yes, visible.
Yeah, okay, right, great. So today now I'm going to explain you. Now you are stepping towards the right direction. You have choose the right institute to enhance your career, enhance your leadership qualities, as well as enhance your the growth. So my keynote speech is reaching the next level of success with the leader's mindset. Now you are stepping forwards to be a leader. So I'm going to give a kind of a explanation, like an overview, how to reach in the next level of success. These are, before I start that, I will give a small overview of this, my profile. As earlier explained, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not a single entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur, as well as innovator. I have my own set of own innovation I have done, like some of the product, like into the technology as well as into the sustainability as well. So my specialization are like into the tech entrepreneurship, new product and business model development, B2B business strategies and business development, as well as technology infrastructure and telecommunication. Those are my key areas. So when it's come to the operation-wise, I'm Group CEO at Adventa Capital Private Limited, as well as the subsidiaries under Adventa Capital. We have a company called Networks.lk, Index One Technology Sri Lanka, Index One Technology United Kingdom. Then we have a value manufacturing arm called Fovex Limited that is established in United Kingdom, Oxana Worldwide Private Limited. Then the sustainability pillars, we have Saroda Biofood Products, as well as Ekolanka Biodegradable Private Limited, where I do manufacturing bioplastic and as well as biodegradable tableware products. So before I start with this, the journey, the presentation with you, how the majority of the people will be defined success. Now, people have a many kind of a definition for to define the success. So now majority of the people will be measure success based on materialized way. Now, but if we talk about the definition, the success is a kind of a subjective matter. It's a subjective. It's like from the person to person, it's a different. The way I measure the success is differ the way how you measure. So and also the success is a kind of an individual factor. So it will be drive. It will define based on your own motivation, your goal, and the influence by people around you. So that is an individual aspect. Also, the success will be aligned with your values. So the critical, some of the people will believe the value you deliver will be define the success. Also, this success, some of the people believe the success is not a journey, it's a destination. Now, we would say like even every religion, like even Lord Buddha or maybe Jesus or Allah or whoever the religious people, everyone mentioned the success or maybe the end success is a destination, not a journey. So people have a very different way of measuring the success. So how to reach the success without losing your balance in your life? So for that, we have there are 10 different aspects. So when you want to reach the success without using your balance in life, you have to follow these 10 different aspects, which is I personally admire as well as I personally follow. So first of all, you need to have a self-awareness. So the self-awareness in the sense, you need to understand your strength and understand your weakness, understand your value and understand your motivation. And you have to always learn and you have to improve. Now you are stepping to learn. Now you are enrolling with this program. You are stepping to learn your improve your managerial skill. So that is a kind of a way you want to you can build up your self-awareness. So then the purpose driven. You in your life you should have a purpose. What's the purpose in your life? So what's the purpose in your, maybe if you're working somewhere, what's the purpose of when I'm serving? So when it's come to the balance and well-being, I was telling like the successfulness also will be measured based on the balance and well-being. Also, the successfulness also we'll consider should be with a sustainability, not with a rapid growth. The successful people, because now what personally I believe is, if you want to be a successful person, there should be steps you have to follow, the process you have to follow, because that process will lead you to the right destination, right growth. Because the rapid growth definitely lead to a rapid disaster. So I will encourage you always think about the sustainable growth in your life. Also, you should be ethical and responsible, and you should take the thoughtful decision making in your life. When you are taking the decision, also you reflect what you speak should be reflect with your action. So that is and also you have to take the action based on what you whatever the decision making you have to take based on the not based on the bias or not based on the emotional aspect. You have to take the decision based on the completely with the full of mindset. Also, resilience and adaptability is one of the key aspects. Then again, the financial discipline also one of the key aspects, because now I have seen so many people, like maybe when they reach in the success, they are climbing the successful ladder of growth. When they are becoming success, what they do is they will not balance they don't have a proper financial discipline. They don't identify what should I spend, what should I not spend. So to reach the proper success, you need to have proper financial discipline as well. So in order to that, also you need to career and personal achievement also should be followed. You have to set some of the goals in your life, because as a person in my life, I have a certain short-term goals. Also, I have a long-term goals. I know after maybe within 1 month what I'm going to do. Maybe after 1 year, what I'm going to do. After another 5 years, what I'm going to do. After 10 years, what I'm going to do. And also one of the key important thing, when you set the goals, don't keep it in your mind. Just write it in your diary, or maybe in a book if you are made in a digital diary, or maybe a notebook, or maybe some kind of a documentation one. Just write it. So then, and always review yourself whether you have reached your success and you have achieved your goals, you have achieved your career goals, you have achieved your personal goals. Just follow up those aspects as well. So in the success, you will reach the happiness and fulfillment. So always you have to be focused on your happiness and fulfillment when you are looking forward to reach the success. So one important thing, now when you are reaching the success, now this is one of the step you are taking forward. So when you are reaching the success, you are right now you are in the middle of a major shift. What would I say? It's a major shift. Now, I have seen so many people are talking about like they are losing jobs. They are because of AI. They have a different challenges are there. Some say their work has been reduced and make it easier. So a lot of changes are there. So now, if you've seen, we are in the middle of a major shift of technology, economical and social aspect. We could say personal changes like macroeconomic factors, politically we have a change now. The different governments here now, it's a completely new different government. It's a different political environment. Economically, it's a different economical environment, even locally as well as globally. In the social, different environment. Technological also, we have a different improvements, like changes are there. Environment, legal, those are kind of a, we are in the middle of a major changing of these aspects. Also, AI and automation, then the climate change and sustainability, then the digital economy, industrial revolution and industries. Now, you might be aware, we have just passed the industrial revolution, industry 4.0. Now we are already stepped towards industry 5.0. So it's a human and robot collaboration and intelligent system based the industries now we are going to face in future. So when you are reaching the success and when you are going to reach the success level, you have to scan your environment and scan your these aspect and identify these aspect and evaluate how these changes are going to be impact your life. Also, now this is the one of the most important. This is the 8 core pillars that I'm following in my life because I have reached the success. Because right now I'm running a company with the complete turnover of 10 to 11 digits. But this learning was not be very easy for me when I was starting, because I start my company as a home-based company. But I thought of like to reach my success because I have failed so many times. I have failed so many times, but I have defined set of policies, set of standard in my life to reach the success. So I'm going to share these most important tips to reach the next level of success. Now, beginning with now, when you want to reach the next level of success, first thing you have to do is expand your thinking and innovation. So expand, what do you mean by expand your thinking? So now some of the decision when we are taking, we have to take the decision wisely and we have to review it and we have to think the impact. And also always we have to innovate ourselves. We have to come up with the new ideas, new thinking. Now, example, maybe when you are working in an organization, now maybe you are the superior or maybe you are the company owners or directors, they are giving you a kind of a task. So maybe if you are working with that, you might be able to think like, okay, what kind of approach I can take to make this work easy. You have to come up with an innovative idea. Then you can you can deliver the content, whatever the request successfully, and you can read the they will definitely admire, they will definitely promote you, or they will definitely evaluate you for the next as a good leader, as a good manager. Also, you can use fear and challenges as a fuel. So now every time I have a fear, I have a challenges, I use it as a fuel. Now, example, now when I'm starting my business long ago, I had only, because I am an ordinary person. I came from an ordinary family. My father was a simple government worker. My mother was a housewife. I'm having a brother and sister. So then so much of challenges are there. My father's money was not enough to take care of the family. So I also has to contribute to help assist the family. So what I did was, like, I had a challenges, I had a fear, So I use that as a fuel. The third aspect is always invest more into your knowledge. Now that's what you have taken right now. So you have selected the right organization with the right education partner. So that is you have taken step to invest more in your knowledge. So always have a time. Maybe now you might be not able to read a newspaper or maybe read a book or something, but at least maybe allocate a 1 hour of your time, read maybe a web article, or maybe have a tab, or maybe a mobile phone. You can use Facebook, LinkedIn, or whatever the tools, that is fine. But for the reading also, you allocate maybe a 1 hour of your time. So it will give you more knowledge and it will increase your wisdom level. Fourth aspect is you have to have a clear and expanded vision. Now, most of the people I have seen, they have a very limited, a very limited vision of their life. So you need to have a very clear vision. If now, just an example, okay, I am right now, like maybe say someone is working on a company, in a logistic company, and he's a manager. Okay, I am right now working in a as a logistic manager, and within 2 years, I will be reaching the head of logistic. So that is the clear vision. So you have to work to achieve that vision. The fourth aspect I'm telling you is build a good relationship. Now, when you're working with the different people, they have a different attitudes, different mindsets. You can't expect everyone will be the same. So you have to work. You have to build a relationship somehow. So when you are building a good relationship, you will improve. I would say like, but at least like some criticism or maybe the challenges can be happen, but some you can ignore. But always try to build good relationship, and that will be help you to reach the next level of success. The sixth aspect is choose steadiness and the right direction over speed. Now, when we talk about the direction and the speed, now I would say if I want to go to Kandy, I have to take the bus towards Madara. Am I correct or wrong? It should be wrong, because if I want to go to Kandy, I have to take the bus towards Kandy. So the simply what I'm telling is, if you have a steadiness and if you are going in the right direction, no matter how, if you are going in the right direction, definitely someday you will reach your destination. You might be not going in the same speed. Maybe if I ask you to go to Kandy, you can take a bus, you can take a car, or you can take a train, or maybe a motorbike, or you can even walk. But end of the day, you will reach the destination. The speed doesn't matter. The direction is the most important aspect. So seventh aspect is always I will remind you, the setback test always test you. Resilience raise you. The setbacks will come to your life. So how you manage these the setbacks will will empower. So my last aspect is build your character with focus and discipline. Now, knowledge and the skills will be giving you a kind of like a power to become a successful person, but it will not help you to stay on the successful level if you don't have a proper character. So in order to have a proper character, you should have a focus as well as discipline. So in my life, I have focus, I have a discipline. So I was always trying to maintain my character. So if you want to reach the next level success, you should make sure your focus and discipline is well maintained. So thank you very much. So this is the end of my presentation. So I will congratulate all of you guys. You have select the right path right now, right direction. You have choose the right direction. So I believe this is the beginning of the next level of success. I will wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saranga, for your inspiring speech. I'm sure our learning partners will carry our words with them as they continue their journey. As the final segment of this inauguration ceremony, it is my indeed pleasure to invite Mr. Duminda Koralagamage, the General Manager of TIIKM Group of Companies, to officially give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Denisha. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of IMSL and TIIKM Campus, it is my great privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion of inaugurating 3 new diploma intakes. First and foremost, let me extend our deepest gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker, Mr. Saranga Panapitiya, Group CEO of Adventa Capital Private Limited. So your inspiring words and presence today have added immense value to this inauguration, and we are truly grateful. We also wish to place the record on our appreciation to Professor Sarath Kodituakku, President of IMSL, and Professor Bandar Vaninayaka, Vice President of IMSL. Though they could not be with us today, their leadership continue to guide IMSL's mission in advancing management education. A special thank you to Mr. Nujit Samaravikrama, Vice President of IMSL for membership, and Mr. Jude Mutugala, Director Studies of IMSL, for their unwavering commitment and guidance. To the IMSL Council members, Mr. Chandima Dedigama, Mr. Prasad Vijaysurya, Dr. Krishan Kumarappeli, Mr. Manjula Chaturanga, and all other respected council members. We are truly appreciative of your continued support in strengthening IMSL's academic journey. We are also deeply thankful to the leadership of TIIKM Campus, Mr. Oshdev Thanavasam, Mr. Isanka P. Gamage, and Mr. Duminda Koralagamage, along with Mr. Austin Joseph and the entire team of TIIKM Campus staff, including Dinisha, Nelunika, and Ravindra. As a strategic partner of IMSL, TIIKM Campus commitment and professionalism have been instrumental in making today's event and indeed the entire academic journey a success. Our heartfelt thanks also go to the lecturers of EDBM, GDBM, and Postgraduate Diploma program, who dedicated their time, knowledge, and passion to shaping the future of our learning partners. Finally, and most importantly, to our learning partners, the heart of today's celebration, the EDBM Intake 5, GDBM Intake 4, and Postgraduate Final Intake 5 learning partners. Congratulations on embarking this academic journey. I encourage you not to just pursue a qualification, but to do so with purpose. Let this journey be one where you not only gain knowledge, but also build character, resilience, and the courage to create impact in your organizations, industries, and your communities. As you step forward, remember, education is not just about learning. It is about transformation. Use this opportunity to unlock your potential and walk this journey with commitment and passion. Once again, thank you everyone who made this inauguration a reality. We look forward to fruitful and impactful academic journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Duminda, for your thoughtful vote of thanks. We have now come to the close of what has been a truly meaningful and inspiring inauguration ceremony for the IMSL Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management 2025. While we bring this beautiful evening to a close, it's just the start of an inspiring new chapter ahead. On behalf of IMSL and TIIKM Campus, we extend our heartfelt thanks to each of you for joining us today in this special occasion. As we move forward, we kindly invite all learning partners to remain online for the upcoming session on the learning management system and the orientation. To our distinguished guest, thank you so much once again for your presence. It has been an honor to have you with us. You may now leave the meeting at your convenience. Wishing everyone a wonderful evening and a successful journey ahead. Thank you.